So this is the map for Thousand Trails Yosemite Lakes RV Campground. The highway 120 is up at the top here. So is a Valero gas station and the store. Thousand Trails members do get a discount at the store. So you drive down this road all the way, and then you check in right there. It's circled. That's the Welcome Center. Then to get to our site, Site 51, you go past the playground and you turn. Then you turn again, and then that was us, 51. We were across from the river tent sites. These are the RV sites. And that was the bathroom 4 that I took some video of. I did not go down to Sawmill Circle, so I didn't check that out. But we did cross this first bridge, and we saw some of the tent sites over there. And then we took one of the trails on that side. Here's your legend. They have 30 amp, 50 amp river sites. This map is available on their website if you need to see it. And that is the campground map for Yosemite Lakes. So that is our site. It's Site 51. It is across from the river sites. So I walked down to the river, so there's the river. Just had my feet in it. It's nice and cold. So we've been coming here about 5 years, and we're not Thousand Trails members. And this was the first year we didn't get to just choose a vacant site. So now when you check in, they just assign you a site. And only members can book the riverfront sites. And these are some of the riverfront tent sites. They're decent size. They have a water spigot. The garbage is that beige like container down there. It's by the Clubhouse. Just like other Thousand Trails or KOA properties, your spots are not big. This is the one next to us. This is 52. It is vacant. Actually, I think that one might be a little wider than ours. Ours is 51, and we haven't had a neighbor on this side, so that's been nice. Apparently this tree was cut down within the last couple of days, according to some folks who have stopped by. So that's my one complaint, is all this sawdust. It's fresh sawdust, it's loose, so it just keeps coming into the trailer, and it's a little bit messy. And I have no idea how you would have backed in here when that was a tree. The fire pits move, so it doesn't have to stay where it is. And decent little picnic table. But yeah, like all this sawdust on the ground. They're just tight sites, that's all. They're just tight sites. You're gonna meet your neighbors. I'll walk all the way around. This is the only Thousand Trails we've ever stayed at. But from what I understand, it's a nice one. Since I just saw the bird, that reminded me that there are critters, skunks specifically. Last night, one dog got sprayed to the right of us, and another one sprayed to the left. I don't know if that got anyone. And one of our neighbors told us that the night before, his dog had gotten sprayed. So if you have dogs, watch out for the skunks. So that's Site 51. The one thing I'd read online was that there were lots of potholes. I haven't observed that. There's a couple on the main road as you're coming in. And I think that's all we saw so far as potholes go. My son's over there playing tetherball with one of his little friends. You can't really see it. I'll walk over to the playground later. They have tetherball, mini golf. I don't even know what else. I need to go check it out. So the vacant site I'm facing with the 2 ducks on it is site 24. And your miniature golf course is over there. This first building you see that I'm walking towards is the Welcome Center. That is where you're going to check in at. So they have installed Wi-Fi towers. I can't get a signal off of them. The other people with us have similar results. But up here at the check-in center, you can get Wi-Fi. In fact, I'm going to go up here now because my husband wants to know what the Giants score is. There's your mini golf. Playground is in the distance over there. And the laundry is up here too. I didn't want to film inside the laundry room because there was somebody sitting down in there, but it's a pretty big laundry room. You can either download the app to use the machines, or you can just swipe your credit card there on the machine as well. Lots of dryers and washers. And this is the clubhouse up here. And just past the clubhouse is the bridge that takes you to the other side of the campground. And there's some trails back there. We did the dam trail yesterday. I have some video of that I'll put in here as well. They've got picnic benches out here, some nice, I think they're called Adirondack chairs. I might be saying that wrong. Don't make fun of me if I am. Lots of places to sit. This is the inside of the clubhouse. Super quiet in here right now. Foosball. Shuffleboard. This was not open the last time we were here. Restrooms. Oh wow, that's nice. Very pretty. There's an upstairs, but I'm not going upstairs today. Got some games over here. It even smells new in here. Huge clubhouse. That's nice. They did a good job here. I really do think I'm the only one in here right now. That's the upstairs. So this is the area we used to always get a site in. Now they've put some solar panels in here. I mean, it gives you shade, but it's certainly not pretty. So today well, let me tell you some directions. So from here, it's about, I'd say 15 minutes to the Yosemite gates. And from the gates, it's probably 45 minutes to Yosemite Valley. So we went into the valley, kinda. We hit Bridal Veil Falls, and then we went towards Wawona because we wanted to go to Glacier Point, which just opened yesterday. And then coming back from Glacier Point, we hiked Carlon Falls, which is maybe 5 minutes from the campground. Technically, you turn on the road that you would take to Hetch Hetchy. It's called Evergreen. That's the garbage right there. And to hike to Carlon Falls, it's about a mile and a half each way, I'd say. Not a bad hike. Well-maintained trail, so there weren't a lot of trees down that we had to cross over, just a couple, and they were easy little one-steppers. Little uphill, little downhill. Just before you get to the falls, there's a kind of a rocky uphill, but just know that if you do that hike, the falls are right after that. Definitely worth a few hours of hiking time. So the campground's pretty close to a lot of things. Hetch Hetchy is further down that same road that Carlon Falls is on. We love hiking Hetch Hetchy too. That's a beautiful hike over to Wapama Falls. Actually, that hike is probably easier than the one to Carlon Falls. It's longer. It's about 5 miles round trip, I think. Whereas this one was a little over 3. But both are great hikes. Really enjoyable in the springtime when there's lots of water coming out of the falls. Our friend's site backs up to the playground. So I'm gonna walk through their site. I'm walking through your site to get to the playground.
What's up?
I'm walking through your site to get to the playground.
Hey, ladies.
What site are you, Katie?
3.
This is site 3. You know what? I actually like this. I know it's further away from the river, but you've got a nice green space behind you. And if you have kids, it would be excellent. So those are the ones under the solar. So there's your playground, volleyball, basketball, tetherball. There's swings. Kind of looking for my kid while I'm over here. Don't worry, he's 14, he's fine. But he's got his little friend with him. Is that a pickleball net? That might be a little pickleball net right there that you could use. Looks like horseshoe pits down here further. Not sure of the site numbers, but if you're looking at the map, these sites are all across from the playground. Yeah, they got 3 horseshoe pits. And we are back to the mini golf course. I just want to add about phone service. There is no phone service. The only service you're going to get is going to be Wi-Fi when you're up at the check-in center. This vacant site right here is site 36. You're going in between 2 trees, if that's you. And then this is 35. It's flowing, water's flowing pretty good. On the other side of the river, there's a trail. There's a few trails. This trail is the dam trail, and it's 3/4 of a mile to the dam. So we're gonna go check it out. So we've come to a fork in the trail. If you go up, you go to Mountain View. I don't know what that is. You take the trail down, it takes you to the dam. So like, we had to crawl under that. And I think there's been about 20 other trees we've crawled over so far. And probably another 10 we've gone under, and I don't count this. Like, I mean bigger trees. We're fishing at the dam. You can't see it, but our friend caught one. They're just past the trees. Fish on. Let's turn it this way. Fish on. Do you need my help? You want me to put the camera down? Oh, you lost him. So we just hiked back from the dam, and let's talk about the dam hike. It's not a walk, it's a hike. If I had known that, look, dogwood, I would have put on my hiking boots. But it's definitely a hike, lots of ups and downs, but the thing we most noticed was that
8 out of 10.
There you go, 8 out of 10. It's not, I wouldn't give it an 8 out of 10. But we had to go over 35, I think, fallen trees, over or under, which is quite a lot. And so yeah, just be prepared. We weren't prepared for that. My husband was in Crocs carrying a beer. But yeah, it's about, from the trailhead, yeah, it's about 3/4 of a mile. We did catch fish, so that was fun. Saw even more fish that weren't interested. I'm pretty sure we saw lots of poison oak, so be aware of that as well. Bridal Veil Falls up there. This is the foundation that's left of an inn that used to be here.